plot is getting a lot more complicated than I expected it to be. I am hoping that I'll get this done today. I am in a very conflicted state. Going to Taylor Swift's concert and I haven't updated you guys in a very long time. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Vivian, and in today's video we are going to be finishing series that I'm in the middle of. I've done I think 2 of these videos and I feel like I really want to do another one because I'm in the middle of a few series that I really want to finish. I'm also the type of person that can't be in a lot of series at the same time, and I don't really know why. I won't be able to start a new series if I'm not done with the series I'm in, and so I want to get a few of these series done. So these are the 3 books that I've planned on reading in this video. We have Deadly Little Scandals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the second book in the Debutante's duology. And then we have A Fire Endless by Rebecca Ross. This is the second book in the Isle of Cadence, I think is the duology called, but this is the second book. And then I have A Crown This Cold and Heavy, and this is by Sasha Stark. This is the third book in the Kingdom of Lies series. If I end up reading these 2, I'll be able to finish 2 series, and if I end up reading this, I'll be close to finishing the series. The last book is not out yet, so technically in my head it's done. I am currently in the middle of Deadly Little Scandals. I am at page 80 of this book, and I do want to get started with this book first because I feel like this book is a lot easier to read as compared to the other 2 books. The other 2 books are very fantasy world based, and so I feel like with a YA mystery I can get into it easier. I'm pretty scatterbrained about my thoughts about this book, so for now I won't really talk too much about it. But if you guys don't know what this duology is, you basically follow rich people drama, you follow family secrets. It's really fun and it is YA mystery. And if you guys do not know, Jennifer Lynn Barnes wrote The Inheritance Games and also The Naturals, which are 2 very popular series. In the first book, which is called Little White Lies, you follow Sawyer, who lives with her single mother, but one day her maternal grandmother comes and gives her a bargain at which if she returns to her grandmother's city to enter the debutante season, she will be given a trust fund of $500,000. Sawyer accepts it, and you get to see all of the family drama because she just wants to figure out who her biological father is. That's where we were left off, and we're now in Deadly Little Scandals. This follows a different mystery plot, but it still centers around the secrets and the drama that follows the first book, and so I think this is going to be a fun one. But at least so far it's not as gripping as the other 2 series I've read from her. I am hoping that I'll get this done today. To be honest, I don't know if that's even a possibility. We'll try our best. This is I think 340 pages. I'm gonna start into this. I will let you guys know if I have any updates. Hopefully my next update is that I'm done with this book, but we'll have to see about that. I'm going to go now. I will let you guys know if I'm done with this book. My lips are like hecka dry. Give me a sec. You literally just climbed on the bed yourself.
Don't sniff my remote.
This was not in the plan, but I did end up finishing Deadly Little Scandals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I wasn't planning on reading this quickly, and I also wasn't planning on not filming any B-roll of me, but I literally sat there and read for 2 hours straight, or was it 3 hours straight? I think it was 3 hours straight. Read for 3 hours straight, couldn't stop the book, couldn't put the book down, couldn't stop reading. In the beginning though, it was really boring. I didn't feel that much connected, especially with the characters. I was kind of surprised that this actually flew by really quickly. I'm done with this book, which also means that I'm done with the Debutante's duology. My thoughts about this is that I for sure like this plot more than the first book, and I felt like the driving factor of this book was definitely the plot. Characters, on the other hand, I didn't vibe with the characters. I didn't connect well with them as much as I thought I would. They seemed very one-dimensional, which is very difficult for me because I love a character-driven book. The plot was amazing. The mystery, I did not expect anything that happened. Whatever I guessed wrongly, and I was just bamboozled by the end of this book. I don't really know why, but I don't feel connected with any of the characters, especially the main one. I'm gonna set up my rating. I'll probably reveal it at the end of this video. Those are my thoughts for this book, and now we're gonna pick up the second book that I'm supposed to be reading for this vlog. Obviously, as I have mentioned, we have 2 options, and I am in a very conflicted state. First off, I know for a fact that I should be reading this one because this one is the one on my February TBR. This book is very fast-paced. It's very easy to read. The fantasy world is not very complicated. While this book, storytelling-wise, is more like a folk tale. Things go a little bit slower, and so that's why I want to start with this one first because it's more fast-paced. I'm not saying that I'm not excited for this book because I really want to get into this book, but I just feel like I want a faster-paced book right now. So, and I'll let you guys know if I've read a little bit more of this book. I am pretty free today today, which is why I had a lot of time to read, and so hopefully I can read a significant amount tonight. I'm aiming for halfway through this book, but is that hoping for too much? Maybe, but also I'm very excited to get to this book. I haven't given an update today. I want to go to bed and I want to read in the dark, and so I want to give my update before I go to sleep. I am right now at page 108 of A Crown This Cold and Heavy by Sasha Stark, and so far my thoughts about this is that it's going pretty good. It's not as boring as I would expect this book to be, because what I felt with the first two books was that the pacing gets a little bit weird, but this one, I think the pacing is not bad. I didn't read a lot today because I was actually pretty much spent the whole time today watching The Witcher. I got sucked into that series only because I feel like it really resembles Game of Thrones, and I love Game of Thrones, so I really wanted to watch The Witcher. I've been wanting to watch it ever since second season came out, but I didn't want to get into it because I was scared that it would be like the Game of Thrones where I had to wait super long for each season to come out, and obviously I do have to wait super long for each season to come out, but the moment it came out that Henry Cavill is not going to be in season 4, I didn't care. So I started watching The Witcher and I'm having fun. I'm gonna continue reading this tomorrow, and tomorrow's a Saturday, so I'm not expecting to be able to update you guys, but if I do update you guys, I'll let you guys know. I am exhausted. I think I mentioned this in a reading vlog before. I don't know. I don't remember. But I'm going to Taylor Swift's concert in Singapore. Oh my gosh, wait, is it next week? No. It's in 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna probably read a little bit more of A Crown That's Cold and Heavy, and then I will let you guys know if I have more updates. Hopefully tomorrow, but if not on Sunday. It is currently raining, so that's why you guys can hear water sounds. It's raining. It's been raining the whole day today, and I haven't given an update at all today. It's Sunday, by the way, so it's been 2 days. Gotta be honest, I haven't read a lot yet of this book. I have actually been very busy making friendship bracelets because I'm gonna go and watch Taylor Swift in Singapore, and I've been making a lot of these friendship bracelets. Today's my first time making them, so I've been just acclimating to making them, and that's why it's taking me a long time to make them. So I've basically spent the whole day today making those bracelets while I'm watching The Witcher, and I haven't read a lot of my book. So I'm now at page 214. I read a lot of this yesterday in my Kindle, but I've yet to continue on, so I'm gonna do that tonight, and then I'll let you guys know if I have more updates, because right now I do not have any updates. I just wanted to update you guys with the page number. I'm gonna try my best to read more because I have officially stopped making the bracelets. I am extremely tired. I just want to lie down in bed, so I'm gonna go and take a shower. Hopefully I get to halfway through because that is my goal for today. I'm gonna keep this as quick as possible because I'm about to go to bed. I'm really tired, and I also didn't read a lot. I just read like 40 pages. I haven't been wanting to read this, not gonna lie, and when I got into it, the more I realized why I didn't want to get into this book. The plot is getting a lot more complicated than I expected it to be, but it's not a good type of complicated. The pacing of the book, the plot of the book is starting to get a little bit weird, a little bit convoluted. Some things just don't really make any sense. But what I really feel off about the book is that the plot says something about this higher being watching over them, but at the same time they're not allowed to intervene to help the main characters. But then why would you just quietly sit and watch as things play out when they're not playing out the way that you think it should happen? It's happening in a bad way. I don't really know the logic behind it. I don't know why and how this person is able to watch over them. I cannot seem to grasp it, and it's happened a few times already. It's just that I'm already at the brink of my sanity here when it comes to this story. The plot is starting to get so convoluted. I keep zoning out because it's so messy now. I'm still gonna continue reading it, but I'm just letting you guys know that it's getting messy. Let's just hope that I get it done tomorrow. I'm gonna try and read on my Kindle. I feel like it's just easier to read on my Kindle, and I'll update you guys once I'm done with this book. I didn't give an update yesterday. I know I was supposed to, but I didn't give any update whatsoever because I was busy finishing up the book that I was reading, which is A Crown This Cold and Heavy by Sasha Stark. I'm finally done with it. I pushed through reading this on my Kindle, and I felt like it really helped that I was reading it on the Kindle. First of all, this is not my favorite out of the series. I've read 2 books from this series. This is the 3rd one, and this one is my least favorite one out of the series, and I really do not like this book, mainly because I feel like the multiple point of views that you get with this book is not as useful as I would think it would be. There's a lot of action, a lot of war, a lot of politics that goes on in this book, and I feel like the author didn't go through the flow very well. I felt like the world building was great, but she just didn't execute it well, and I think that's why my reading experience with this book is not very good. There were not a lot of emotions involved. I didn't feel like even the war portion kept me on my toes. It didn't feel like a climactic part of the book, and I just didn't feel that sort of connection with the characters. It was a huge letdown because I really do like the world that you're living in, and I really like the world that she has created. There is still one more book to come in this quartet. It's coming out this May, and so I'm just gonna wait for that to come out on my Kindle. That's the last book, and hopefully that will be a good ending to the series. I hope that it is. Yeah, that's my 2nd book of this reading vlog, and the last book that I was supposed to read is A Fire Endless by Rebecca Ross. I have read the first page, I have read the prologue of this book, and I'm already so excited. If you guys do not know, by the way, this is the 2nd book, Following a River Enchanted. It's a part of the Isle of Cadence duology, I'm pretty sure. Or is it called the Isle of Enchantment? Elements of Cadence, something to do with that. With this book, you are following Adara, who is the heiress of the East, in this island called the Isle of Cadence. And one day, girls start going missing in her island, so she asks Jack, who is her nemesis in high school, to come back to help her with finding these missing girls. And that's the story of the 1st book, and this one you just follow their journey as they figure out why these girls were going missing and what is going on with the spirits of this island. I'm so excited to get into this. I just really want to get back into this world. Hopefully I'll get this done in like 2 or 3 days, but I've been a little bit busy, so hopefully this can happen. If not, it's totally fine. I haven't updated you guys in a very long time. It's been a few days. I think it's almost a week since the last time I gave an update. And I think in that update, I was saying that I wanted to start A Fire Enchanted by Rebecca Ross, which is the book that I'm currently reading. But it's been a week. I think almost a week, and I haven't read a lot. I've only gone through past halfway, literally just now. I've only gone through part 3 of this book. I haven't read a lot, and it's only because I haven't been in the mood to read this. I haven't been in the mood to read in general. I haven't wanted to pick up a book really, and so I have been just taking time for myself because I have been taking time for myself. I've only been reading like 50 pages a day because I feel like if I force myself to read this book, I won't enjoy it because this is a very specific type of book. It feels like a folk tale, and so if you're not in the mood for that kind of book, you are not going to be enjoying the book. And I felt like that for the whole week that I was supposed to be reading this, and I did feel a bit slumpy, I'm not gonna lie, and so that's why I didn't want to force myself to read this book, and so I just took it very, very slow. And I also had a lot of personal things to figure out because I had a lot of work, and I'm going to Taylor Swift's concert next week in a few days. I'm so excited. I'm leaving for Singapore in 2 days, and so my goal is to get this done before I leave. Right now I am still in the process of reading this book. I have around 200-ish pages left to the end of this book. I don't know if I'm gonna get this done, but that is my goal, to actually get this done. Obviously can't talk too much about the plot of this book because it follows the plot of the first book. A lot of reveals going on, and so I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. Hopefully I'll continue liking this book because I did enjoy the first book, and so I'm hoping that this book is going to pick up somehow because I feel like the pacing is currently really slow. I am going to continue reading this the whole night tonight, and hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna get this done. That's my goal, to get this done tomorrow. I did want to pick up another book for this vlog, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna update you guys if I have read a little bit more of Fire Endless, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Hi guys, I have great updates because I'm officially done with A Fire Endless by Rebecca Ross. I don't even know what to say because I'm honestly really happy that I finally finished this book. I read a lot yesterday. I read up until page 350, something like that, and then I finished the book today, and so I'm very proud and very happy with myself because it's been a long time since I've read this much in a while. Last week I barely read anything, and so I'm very happy about my reading progress with this book. I really liked how this ended. I really liked how everything went on. The plot was slow in the beginning, but it really picked up by the end, and it wasn't too fast, it wasn't too slow, it was just right. And I just love the ending. I love the metaphor of how Jack's music kind of shaped him over time and what it became by the end of it. Okay, I'm gonna make this quick because my dog is about to squeak the heck out of his toy. So I'm gonna be very quick with my review of this book, but essentially really like the ending, really like the couple. I felt like the romance wasn't the main point of this book, and I do feel like I wasn't interested in the romance. I was just really happy seeing the character development of each character individually. I liked seeing them grow, and I liked seeing them go through their battles. I felt like with this book it was more so them going through their own battles and kind of figuring out themselves rather than them growing in their couple, and so I really liked seeing that. And maybe that's why I felt like this book was a bit slow, because I was expecting romance but I wasn't getting romance, and once I got the hang of it I felt like it was just smooth sailing from then, and I really liked how this ended. I think overall this duology I would give a solid 4 stars, and I think this book I'm also going to be rating 4 stars. So yeah, that is my review on A Fire Endless, and that is also the end of this reading vlog because I've officially read 3 books. I uploaded my February wrap-up already, so if you guys want to see my reviews on the 2 books that I read for this video, you guys can go check out that wrap-up. But this is going to go into my March wrap-up, and I am just so excited that I'm finally done with this book. This video took a very long time for no freaking reason. I'm happy that this reading vlog is going to be ending. I'm also starting another reading vlog right now, so that's why I am just really happy that I actually got this done. And yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed watching this video. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go now. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!